Hello again. How about a story time with Atalanta of Arcadia? I thought today we could tell the tale of the scam van for those who don't know it. The scam van was meant to save lives. It started with hope. In 2019, Trevor Coult, a decorated veteran, told the public he had a vision: a mobile mental health clinic that would travel across the UK to reach struggling veterans. It would be a safe space on wheels, a lifeline for those teetering on the edge, battling PTSD, depression, and isolation. He said it would help prevent suicide. People believed him. They gave generously. Some donated money, others sent items for raffles or auctions. Veterans' families, friends, strangers, many of whom had lost someone or were fighting silent battles themselves, saw in Coult's idea a rare, urgent kind of promise. It is estimated that with the cost of the van and the upgrades to it were well over £15,000. But there was no clinic, there was no mental health team, no scheduled visits, no support network. There was just a van, a used 2010 Vauxhall, that Coult slowly converted into a personal camper.
Good morning. As you can see, my van is parked up now. It's parked up on my drive. So there you go. For those that keep asking me about what the van, there we go. That's inside my van. I hope you like it, guys. As you can see, I've got the kitchen fitted. The kitchen, the sink runs, the taps now, all done by micro sensor, I believe. There's still a bit of air in the pump which will come out, but as you can see, guys, the van's got all the setup now. It looks quite well. I'm quite happy with it. It's not finished 100%, but that's the seats in the van. There we go. It's all looking quite smart. As you can see, it's not 100%. It's not 100%, but it's getting there. It's starting to look fantastic. Now, there is a little bit of work to do still, so I hope you don't mind. This is where I sit now in the van. Right, this is my little veterans clinic. I hope you like the seating area. It looks quite well. There's still a table to be fitted here. The garage that ordered it, obviously during lockdown and the pandemic, a lot of the big retailers closed. So the garage staff now that ordered it has had to wait a long time. But the table has been ordered. He's already got it now, and I'm going in tomorrow for it to be fitted. It should surely take less than an hour. The table will be fitted tomorrow. The lights are all done. As you can see, there's still a little bit of... The best way to put this out is, being a veteran, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so this will all be cleared. There'll be a curtain going along the back to cover up the bit of white paint from the van. That will go. The table will go in tomorrow. I'm getting USB sockets fitted so I can charge my phone, or veterans that come and visit me can charge their phones in the van as we have a chat. As you can see, it's all set up. It looks lovely. I'm really pleased. It took a long time to get to this stage. It really did. But as you can probably imagine, and as you can see now, it was worth the wait.
He stocked it with paddleboards and life jackets. He drove it to the beach, went on trips, filmed YouTube videos from inside. When questioned, he simply called it my vehicle. It became clear that the van wasn't being used to help veterans. It wasn't even trying to be. The wrapping that once read Mobile Clinic eventually came off. What remained was Coult's holiday van, funded by the very people he said he wanted to help. For a few veterans, the betrayal was more than symbolic. One man, suffering severely from mental health problems, was promised that Coult would visit him in the van to offer support. He paid £100. Coult never came. That veteran vanished soon after. He wasn't found for 2 years. When he was barely surviving, both mentally and physically. He's still recovering.
Now, I've got paddle boards here. Below this cupboard, believe it or not, people would keep dishes in there. I keep life jackets. I've got 4 life jackets in there. Below these seats I've got paddles, I've got chairs, I've got cooking utensils, I've got all the cooking stuff, I've got loads of my cups, and I happen to have, thanks to Darren, the boss at Tactical Coffee, I now have 10 bags. I've got 10 of these bags left, which I use to drink with people. I've managed to collate 10, and that's what I do. So I look forward to getting around again and chatting to people. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to drive as far as Southampton again. That nearly broke me, it really did. It's quite a long journey, especially on a bank holiday weekend. It was a nightmare. And for anyone out there that knows, including, hi Sam, for anyone out there that knows, having PTSD, driving a van through traffic moving at 1 mile an hour in a pandemic can blow your head. Honestly, I nearly got out and ran up all the cars and just assaulted everyone. It was just shocking. So I'll not be doing that again. It's looking good. I'm really pleased. Hi Sam.
The donations didn't stop after the van was bought. Coult kept asking. He said he needed fuel money, insurance, repairs, even when he crashed the van. After a girl called Rachel didn't want anything to do with him, he turned to donors again. There were more raffles, more auctions. People kept giving, trusting that it was going to the cause they believed in. But much of the donated memorabilia never reached raffle winners. It sat in Coult's home, visible in social media photos long after the contests ended. When challenged, he used fake social media accounts to praise himself, defend the project, and manipulate public perception. He created the illusion of support where there was none. The deeper truth came into focus only after one of his former trustees filed a police complaint. The so-called charity for our veterans was never registered. There were no official records, no transparency. Trustees had no idea where the money went. One of them was harassed so badly by Coult after raising concerns that he had to move house for his safety. The police investigation stalled, and there may be a reason why. One of Coult's former military colleagues, now a local police officer, had been closely involved with the project and had even served as a public ambassador. The impartiality of the investigation was cast into doubt. Years later, Coult still had the van. He still filmed from it. He still called it his own. And the veterans who believed in him. Many were left with nothing, no help, no explanation, just the quiet realization that they had been lied to by someone they trusted. For some, that realization came at great emotional cost. It wasn't just money they lost. It was hope.
A bit of a bad couple of days, I'm going to be honest. It's very stressful. It's a very... Do you know what? I could just go and get on with my life. I really could. We all could. But there's a lot of people out there that don't have a voice, that rely on gobshites like me to keep pushing things. And it's... There was a guy the other day who works in a garage said to me that this fan is now worth over £10,000. And with the wrap that goes around it and the inside, it probably is. I don't know. But it's not for sale. I did say this from day one, that once I've had the use of this van and I have been everywhere there is to go to visit veterans with this van, two things will happen to this van. I will either A, donate this van to a small veterans charity, or B, I will raffle this off at £5 a ticket to raise funds to do another project. Let me know what you think I should do. At the end of the day, guys, this was bought out of fundraising, out of things that I sold, my own personal possessions and a lot of fundraising pages. So this was bought with that money, and I do not ever want to be seen to be someone who tries to rip off people, because without your generosity this would never have been able to be achieved. I enjoy driving around, visiting veterans, having a brew, giving advice, learning myself. I still learn from them, and doing great things. So I'm really pleased. It looks really good, and I'm proud of it. I really am proud of how this is turning out. The next time I do a video of this van, you'll see the back all covered up. That'll all be done. and there'll be a table here, there'll be USB sockets put in it and other bits and pieces, but it is good. I'm always going to say this because I need to make sure that people are appreciated, but a big thumbs up to Tactical Coffee, because guys, it's your coffees that everyone's starting to enjoy, so thank you for that. My heart goes out to the Savage family. Losing Brett a couple of days ago was a big kick, and it's just unbelievable, isn't it? We need to do a lot more. Please, 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 I beg of every one of you to sign the petition and share it. I need every one of you to become an ambassador of this petition. We are all ambassadors of the veterans community, and I need everyone to have passion and to share the petition. Please take the petition on as if it's yours. This petition belongs to each and every one of us. We'll take it on, we'll all be ambassadors of the petition, and I am going to do something, and here we go. I'll do it now, live now. Share the petition, get it everywhere, and whenever I get invited to Downing Street with the petition, you can tell me who to take with me. I will take with me whoever you tell me to take. Okay? And we'll both go together. Have a great day. Look out for one another and stay safe. Thank you.